Today is Sunday, October 4th, 2020, 5:32 p.m. We welcome everyone to Great Works Alliance Player Portal and Orientation. Greetings, free agents. This is Lyra here today, hosting another orientation meeting. Is everybody? I hope everybody is doing well today, and I am excited to share some new work that we have been putting out there on our badging system. But first, I'd like to talk a little bit about what Great Works Alliance is. So, following is our website. If you want to, you can also visit our website at greatworksalliance.com. Here's our website. And we would like to say, hey, welcome. This is Great Works Alliance, inspiring and empowering the hero within. Do you have what it takes to engage in your matrix? This is not your simple golden egg hunt. Ready to be challenged? Great Works Alliance, celebrating and empowering the people through interactive, engaging, and optimizing quests and missions. We are seeking players to join our development and growth in tech community service meshing. Our platform. Welcome to our portal. This is a place for your questions to be answered and your passions to be ignited. All allies, creative spirits, entrepreneurs, community organizers, and advocates are invited to the orientation meeting every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. That's right now. We hope you will join this meeting to learn more about our platform and how you can do more. With our platform, you are a part of the help desk community. We are building and sharing tools to help organize people and organizations and give guidance to those requesting assistance, directing them to the appropriate advocate. You and any other agent logged in will be able to add to the data repository and organize efforts with a tracking system, team layout and linking, collaboration, and other features. What does Great Works Alliance provide their guests, players, and free agents? Learn more about what we do. So we're here, this is our beta testing right now, and you are invited to join this collaborative think tank and advocate community. Will you accept the mission? Are you ready to join the quest? Our mission. The mission of Great Works Alliance is to build a community-centric social network, collaboration, and referral platform, enabling ease of access to community resources, extended services, and community leaders, activating the user's full potential through fun gamification, interactive engagement, and meritocracy, inspiring and empowering the hero within. Are you ready to play your game? The challenges are diverse and the competition is stimulating and fun. With our platform, you will be able to connect with project leaders, manage and track missions and tasks, and enrich your own and others' experience through virtual training, connections, critical thinking, and sense-making tools. Play shall begin the process of establishing fun gamifications of realities and expand the community dynamics and desire to connect with others within the local area, starting small but expanding globally. We will do this via virtual reality simulations and virtual overlay programs, including but not limited to daily activities, creative events, and gatherings in your community. Click each tile to be transported to your next mission. We have taken a journey here and clicked play. That was what we started this meeting with. So you have just completed your first mission. The next step in this process to be onboarded with our program is to click on mission number 2, which is to create my profile. To become a player in the game, please fill out this questionnaire. So this will take you to a questionnaire that is about your skills, merit, and initiative. And they're pretty impersonal questions. We just want to get a little bit more familiar with who you are, what your passions are, and how you want to help. We're all here to help in one way or another. On a regular consistency is another thing. And so here we're providing a platform to assist people in being able to help and have help available to them. To begin with, we look at what the vision of Great Works Alliance is. Great Works Alliance, inspiring and empowering the hero within. Great Works Alliance presents the spirit within. So if you have not yet seen the video, you click on the link here available on this public document about Great Works Alliance. Our vision: a world where all people are empowered individuals performing epic transformations of great works within their communities every day, improving the quality of life for all. Great works refers to the incredible works of people within communities as the building blocks, bringing vivid life hallmarks in your area. Our mission: the mission of Great Works Alliance is to build a community-centric social network and referral platform, enabling ease of access to community resources, extended services, and community leaders, activating the user's full potential through fun gamification, interactive engagement, and meritocracy, inspiring and empowering the hero within. Our quest: this enables us to fulfill our quest to provide previously unmet community needs. These needs can be identified and addressed through our ticketing portal with preset filters, number of service organizations in a community, and linking services throughout the geographical area in our database is one example of these kind of filters that we have put in place. Greater coordination of services, less overlap, duplication, and fragmentation. Increase collaboration with or among other community organizations. Collaboration serves as a model to others. Improve quality of services and programs offered. Increase number of clients, individuals, and organizations served. Stronger, more effective voice. Improve programmatic outcomes. Able to serve a greater geographic area. Retained programs or services in the community, and across the board implementation of our framework within each community, nation, organization globally. Our strategy: how it works. Great Works Alliance is committed to building partnerships, alliances with organizations and individuals to achieve these goals, and believe that we have a foolproof strategy to enable our society to achieve most any identified goals. GWA provides an online infrastructure framework and interactive network information portal with merit and reward-based incentives for further improvement in all sectors of society and community, subsequently aiding in the improved quality of life for all. And with that, I would like to go to another document that deals with the meritocracy system, because that is what I have been working for the past week and a half on and would love to share with everyone. I'm so excited about this. So give me a minute here. I'm going to get to the right page. So we start by looking at character traits and virtues. We're aligned with the education and belief in positive psychology and the power of positive psychology. And so we believe that the best way to do that is to bring it in a fun way to the people. Let's have encouragement and recognition of those character traits that are so important to positive development and positive growth in our communities. This is the current layout.
Did you get to learn any more about that guy you just did an interview with?
No, I haven't. We've been texting for a while and been sharing information, but I haven't really dove in with him since then. I know he's got quite a few things going on, and I don't quite understand them all yet, but that's all right. It seems like he's doing a lot of timekeeping and he's working with some similar apps to us as far as like Mayan astrology and gene keys and things like that. So it looks like what he has could be really awesome and useful, but I'm not sure of like if it's just some pictures that he's drawn up or if he actually has software that runs these calculations. I don't really know where he's at with his actual ideas, if it's really written encoded into software yet, or if it's just an idea. But anyway, it still sounds great and it's all good stuff.
Yeah, and we're just looking at how to mesh all of this together into one space that everybody can access, and just want to keep on working on that front, making sure that if there's anything that we can help in getting that more.
Tell us what you need.
Yeah, tell us what you need, really.
3 Unity developers are at the top of the list.
Yeah, I've got pretty much all the Unity developers that I could ever want or need right now.
Okay, next up on your list from what we caught were essentially impact-focused investors.
Yeah, that's mainly what I'm looking at right now. I'm pulling together some funds just from people that want to see the game happen, so I can start building out a couple levels just to show what our technology can do. So like we have virtual reality rooms built where people can go in and they can access portals, as in video portals, workshop portals, education portals, information and data portals, and then share with other people portals, and then keys and stones for unlocking. So I have like a crystal generator that you can go and create these crystals, and then you can trade these crystals with other players. And then if you get so many crystals, then you can like unlock a new room, or if you get so many crystals, you can trade them for a key that unlocks a temple that has data in it. And so kind of just that idea of resource sharing has already been built, and now I'm making the levels to play around in this technology very beautiful and to follow the story. So I'm building it right now, and I'm just like paying the creators and all my designers out of pocket. So it's kind of just like when I get $20 here or 30 there, I'm able to pay for it. And so I'm looking to get some money to like really just be able to pay them all out front, so that, you know, they just have the drive to go all in one go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
that's why we've been focused on the service meshing, like with the community for community project and the donation tree, because it's all integral into that. And we already have a few organizations that are just waiting for the portals, basically. But we need to make sure that the tree is quantified and verified. You know, you guys are on board with it, and get that rolling. Like I got an organization down, one of the water utility companies down in South Texas where I was talking to the owner and field manager. He's like, this is freaking awesome. Let's do it. Send me the info. Pretty much the same scenario over in Jasper. I was talking with one of the councilmen. He was also real estate agent and in really good with the primary real estate owners that basically owned 3/4 of the town or so, and they want to revive the town.
What are they interested in? Like, how do they see this technology helping?
They just want to know that things are going to a good direction, and priority based on impact. Like, okay, tell us what's wrong with this area and what can be done about it, and then give us the option. So do we need to help the homeless? Do we need to help feeding? Do we need to go ahead and do an agricultural project? Can you do a like a flow chart, step by step. If we do this action over here and incorporate a couple of these other things, like say 4-H and the the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts chip in, and then you've got other people that have more training to do more advanced or dangerous stuff like demolition. You could strip down an entire neighborhood that's all dilapidated and get it completely flipped over into like a recycled, fresh neighborhood and all of that, just by overlapping a few of the local organizations in what they already do in outreach.
And then also including such organizations as the veterans of foreign wars and the other veteran organizations that are out there, and other community centered type groups that may not even be organizations, but it's just we're looking at that kind of as the way that we can bring people together in this virtual as well as physical playground.
Look at it like connecting crowdfunding with crowdsourcing, where it goes both directions, just like we've all been independently talking about.
I see. Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I think here in the next few weeks, I'll have a playable version of some of these tools of like being able to view the data in an actual level, and kind of like maybe just some very specific demos for observing, like maybe some agricultural data or something like that. That will start to give people the idea, kind of like that plans system video that they put out, but a little bit more like walkthrough and detailed.
Yeah.
One thing I'm working on right now that I was building today in Unity is the world literacy platform.
Yes.
And I want everyone to have access to that. Like, I want everyone to, when it's built, to have access to this. And it's like a control room, the way I'm building it right now. Like if you're in the Star Trek, command center, and then there's a big hologram of Earth in the middle. And I just built the Earth today and the hologram, so whole teams can stand around the planet Earth, and then all of us together can start inputting data into the planet Earth of like, where are the resources, where are people, where's the poverty in certain countries and things like that, so people can look worldwide as long as in their community for solutions. Like they can look for problems and for solutions. They can see where oil's leaking into the ocean, and then if they find a certain mushroom that can fix it, then there's also like all those plants and mushrooms are located where they're at. So I kind of see that as a team project, and I can get the graphics and the room and the maps and everything built. And then it comes down to getting the data and the people to all start inputting their data and then mapping it to this planet to where we can pretty much put filters in of like what we want to see on the planet. And then from there, I feel like if people can understand that that's happening and want and help donate to it so it can get done, built faster. Thank you so much, man.
Right.
Think of it this way. What you're talking about is a mission, right?
Yeah.
So what I've been doing in the intentional community group on Facebook is I've been connecting people, talking about let's have a more expanded Rolodex, basically, of intentional communities around the world and what their requirements are, because nobody wants to be putting energy into finding a community that they find out they don't mesh with, they're not compatible with, for many different reasons. We're wanting to provide a resource where people can find the community that they will enjoy being a part of. Like there's intentional communities that are building up from veterans and families of veterans, then there are intentional communities for artists, and then there are intentional communities for hackers. I mean, but it's not really easy to navigate to find that community, and we want to be able to help with that. So that's a mission that I'm working on. The whole point of me telling that story was that that's a mission that I'm working on getting people signed up with. And you're already registered as a player within the OS ticket, and I know that it's yet another thing to sign into. I understand that you have a lot going on, but if you wanted to start by creating a ticket, you could sign in and just create a ticket as an agent. So signing in here as an agent, and then you can go from here to creating your ticket to be published and shared, and start getting it out there as a specific request. Now, the ticket, the way this is set up, you can't actually create the ticket here. You have to close this pop-up window and just create your ticket. We have the user set at none right now. Forrest is working to remedy that. We have this alert all in the ticket system. We want you to be able to use the resources here. There are different help topics, including a mission request. So, you know, if you wanted to do a mission request there, and then there are the different departments that have been created and we want to continue developing on.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, I don't know when, if you get a chance to log in, if you have not received your temporary password from OS Ticket, please let me know. I can fix that right now.
Yes. So, yeah, I don't understand. So when I sign up and when I join, then I create the ticket or I get a ticket?
So when you fill out your profile, the next thing is that you're given an invitation to an orient. Okay, so it does create a ticket when you fill out the form. And so then from there, you're emailed that ticket. What that ticket is your entry ticket. And it'll say OS ticket as the address that has been sent from. That will give you your temporary password. From there, you can log in to that section on there I shared a little bit ago, where you click on I am an agent by going, I think actually you can click on the link in the OS ticket message. You should be able to. Let me know, because I mean, we're doing this is a part of our beta testing here.
All right. Well, I've got to go. I've got to head into my schedule, my plans that I already had scheduled. So I will let you guys know if I have any problems with that, and we'll stay connected. Okay?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Jordan, if you check Messenger in the group chat, you'll see a wiki link in there for semantic reasoning. I think you're going to like it. Go down the rabbit hole to learn about the different types of chains and stuff like that. It goes into databasing and standards. So that would go into the linguistic and cultural sets too.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
all right.
Good
talk to you guys later.
You. Jordan, you have a great evening, and we'll talk soon.
You too. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye. We created a set of badges based on the character traits and core virtues and classifications in Strengths and Virtues Handbook that was written by Christopher Peterson and Martin Seligman, which represents the first attempt on the part of the research community to identify and classify the positive psychology traits of human beings. It is intended to provide a theoretical framework to assist in developing practical applications for positive psychology. This is also used in the Positivity Project, which is one organization that we look at as an example. And our contribution to positive psychology is to provide some type of a merit badging system, meritocracy, showing the qualities that we all desire and try to live by. And sometimes it requires a little bit of, encouragement, incentive. And these badges have been created based off of the research that was in the manual, and we are currently looking at filling it out. We're almost done. We have transcendence still to create and spirituality still to create, but the way that these badges have been put together is by classification. So on the top row are the virtues, the core virtues that have been recognized throughout society everywhere. And those core virtues are knowledge and wisdom, courage, humanity, justice, temperance, and transcendence. Now, under the first category, which is knowledge and wisdom, they have classified creativity and innovation, curiosity, open-mindedness, and perspective as parts of wisdom and knowledge. Courage is the next category, and there within the category of courage are the character traits of bravery, persistence, honesty and integrity, vitality, and zest. For the third column of character virtues is humanity, and the character traits recognized are love, kindness, social intelligence, and sense of meaning. For the core virtue of justice, we have citizenship, fairness, leadership, and judgment. For the core virtue of temperance, there is forgiveness and mercy, humility, prudence, and self-control. And for the core virtue of transcendence, we have appreciation of beauty and excellence, gratitude, hope, humor, and spirituality. And so that's the beginning of our badging system, and we are going to be expanding upon that. But we are starting with the core attributes that, we love to see in our heroes. We recognize and acknowledge these attributes in the heroes that are the superheroes we watch in Marvel and other comic movies and comic books, as well as firefighters and EMTs and teachers and therapists and doctors. So these are the recognizable core virtues of heroes, and you are a hero when you are acting through your core and the core virtues of positive psychology.